Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Hello, my wonderful people. IP will be one family. Good afternoon from here. And good morning and good night, depending your location. This is Mazi Ikechukwu. Just before I proceed, you have my topic there, a message to Koiki media. Well, before I proceed, I will hand over this program to Chukwu Abiyama. As I normally do, I will play to Chukwu Abiyama. Yeah. Ọ bụ n'afọ Chukwu Okike Abịama, chi ndị mbụ, chi ndị egede, chi ndị nna m ochie, chi ndị nne m ochie, chi ụmụ Biafra, chi nke kere ụwa niile, chi nke kere mmadụ ka anụmanụ ka osisi bi n'ọfịa, ka iwe bi na mmiri wee wuru mmiri n'onwe ya, chi nke a na-efe n'ụdị dị n'uche n'iche. Chukwu Okike Abịama ekene ngụ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Si na ọ ya adịla gị mma mbọsị eke, mbọsị oyi, mbọsị afọ, mbọsị nkwọ. Eze nwa m na Chineke, mụnwa nwa gị Mazi Ezumezu na-akpọku gị, na-ayọ gị, wee were onye isi anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wee tie gị n'aka. Wee were onye isi anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wee tie gị n'aka, na-asị Chukwu Okike Abịama, chi nke mara onye ọ na-eke mara onye ka amara ya, chi nke na-enye ndụ, chi nke na-enye udo, chi nke na-agwọ ọya, chi nke na-enye amamife, chi nke na-achụ ndị ajọ mmụọ, chi nke na-enye udo. Chukwu Okike Abịama, asị m onye isi anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu debe n'aka, nọ gị n'ime, na-akpọ gị na-asị biko dododo ka ichebe ya, chebe ya n'ụtụtụ, chebe ya n'efe, chebe ya n'abalị, aka nna aka ekpe. Eze nwa m na Chineke, a na-asị biko kene ka ichebe ya, wolu mmụọ niile ikele eke na-eme ihe ọma na ana Biafra wee chebe onye isi anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ndụ ya doro n'aka, mmadụ dị ndụ apụrụ iwepụ ndụ ya. Ọya nke ọbụla nke ọ na-aya, eze nwa m na Chineke, biko chebe ya, gwọọ ya ọya. Ọ ṅụọ mmiri ka mmiri ahụ wụrụ ọgwụ, o rie nri ka nri ahụ ori wụrụ ọgwụ n'ọya nke ọ na-aya, ka ọ dị ya mma. Na iwe ọbụla nke ndị ilo na-eche n'isi amambụ iwe ele, amambụ iwe na-abịa na mbezu, na ọ bịara egbu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya egbu onwe ya, n'ihi na ọchụ nwa ọkụ nwada nwa ọkụ bụ nwa ọsọ, n'ihi na okirikiri ka a na-agba ukwu ụzọ na-ala ukwu ose enu, na nwa agụ wa agụ, nwa eze wa eze. Onye isi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ndụ ya doro n'aka Chukwu Okike Abịama. Wolu mmụọ niile dị n'ala Igbo, wolu mmụọ niile dị n'ala Biafra, mmụọ mmiri, mmụọ enu a na mmụọ ikuku, wee chebe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Akpọkọ m ndị nna m ochie, akpọkọ m ezumezu nna m nke n'ọma ụwa, wee kpọkọ mmụọ niile dị n'obibe nna m. Akpọkọ m Ikenga Ezumezu, akpọkọ m Akpọrọ Ọmụmụ Ezumezu, akpọkọ m Udo Ezumezu, akpọkọ m Ilu Mgbala Ezumezu, akpọkọ m Okuku Ezumezu, akpọkọ m ihe na-emele ezumezu ife ma ihe ezumezu na-emele ife. Ihe ezumezu dị aga mba ma ihe ezumezu dị ana mba. Na-asị biko dododo onye akpọ na-akpọ nwanne ya. Kpọkọ mmụọ niile dị n'ala Biafra, mmụọ nke na-agba ọya, mmụọ nke na-ebu agha, mmụọ nke na-enye udo. Kpọkọ eze nwaanyị mmiri niile, eze nwoke mmiri, biko gaba na Abuja na enwe onye isi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Unu chebi ya na anyị ọwụ mmadụ emego nke anyị ji egburu mmadụ, unu eme nke unu ji egburu mmụọ. Chebe na ya n'afọ Chukwu oke abịa ama ndụ ya adị. Ije unu lapụtara ya, ọ ya ejelu ya n'isi. Ọgụ ọ na-anụ, ọ ya nụrụ ya n'isi. Ọ ya bụ onye nke ya dị ndụ na ndị dị ndụ. Akpọkọ m Udo, akpọkọ m Ogugu, akpọkọ m Arọbịa agụ niile, akpọkọ mmụọ niile na-apụ apụ n'ala Igbo. Biko gawa ni chebe ya, chebe ya, chebe ya, chebe ya. Mbọsị Eke, mbọsị Oye, mbọsị Afọ, mbọsị Nkwọ, afịa n'ala Igbo na-azụ. Onye isi anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya dị ndụ na ndị dị ndụ, maka na ije nke ọpụta ọ bụrụ onye zipụtara onwe ya na ọmụmụ egbu ngwu na mma madụrụ ya nkọ. Unu ya echebi ya, ndị mmiri unu ya echebi ya, ndị ana unu ya echebi ya, ndị enu unu ya echebi ya. Wee kpọkọ ekwensu niile dị n'ala Igbo, mmụọ na-apụ apụ, mmụọ eji eje mba, mmụọ eji anụ ọgụ. Gabanụ, anyị ma n'ụnụ na-anụ bụ ike akwụkwọ n'unu, ụnụ anachikwa n'azụ. Gabanụ, ọgụ ahịa ruru ya n'isi. Dọwanụ ya n'ime mmụọ, anyị ya anụ ya nke anyị ji eburu mmadụ. N'oge ikpeazụ na mmiri ya bụ nke anyị n'afọ ndị na ndị ana ise wee were IPOB leadership wee tinye unu n'aka, wee were DOS wee tinye unu n'aka. Na-asị m biko dododo iwe bụ iwe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu lọpụta n'iji obido wee sị biko dododo gbanụ ndị DOS ume, nyere ndụ, nyenu ndụ, nyere amamife, nyenu amamife. Onye nke na-eloba ajọ echiche ya bịalewa wee na-asị na DOS wụ ndị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu lọpụta n'ije anụnwa n'ifela ma mbụ nkeba, wee na-asụ ọmụọ enu ọmụọ ala nke ekwuru ekwu n'ọnụ ka wee tisa efa ka nwoke nọ n'ime onwe nọ n'ime ya ka ebe na-ege ntị ibe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu. Ana masị n'ụbọchị nke taa na ntị ya yeyo oye ọ ya anụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu. N'ụbọchị nke taa ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ọ ya eme ya. Onye ọbụla nke nọ n'ọkwa n'isi ndị DOS yeruo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu isi, ma ọ sọrọ ya ma ọ sọrọ ya. Onye ọbụla nke nọ n'u member of DOS ya ekwetere ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwete n'ihi na onye ọwụ onye nke anyị wee pụtawa, onwere onye ọzọ. Ana m asị biko dododonu mmụọ niile dị n'ala Igbo na-ekwe DOS ka ntinye n'ilu unu. Kechie ndịwa, wepụrụ ụwa nseke ọlakwụ iwekwu na ụka chọnatawa ọnụ ka anwa ama na ahịa dị ahịa anụ. Gọzie ndị DOS ma nwoke n'ime ma nwaanyị nọ n'ime ya. Ise wee were our leaders family wee tinye n'aka unu. Nekwe this family of family Chukwu okike abịa ama ọ gwazite family a ka ebe nyere ụmụ Biafra aka, nyere ụmụ Igbo aka. na-asị ma nwoke nọ n'ime ma nwaanyị nọ n'ime ya ngozi ya bụ nkewa. Mgba niile nke a na-agbawa aya wiwe ya n'ili, n'ihi na mkpume dị n'akụ mkpere mmiri na-ebulu site na mkpume ozulu ike. Gozie famili anọ, famili Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ma nwoke nọ n'ime ma nwaanyị nọ n'ime ya, nyewe amamife, nyewe ogologo ndụ na alụ isi ike, nyewe obi ịnị iwe nke eji wee eme n'ilu akwụkwọ. Gozie famili anọ, ma nwaanyị nọ n'ime ya ọ ya amụta nwa, ọ ya amụ nwoke, ọ ya amụ nwaanyị, ma nwoke nọ n'ime ya ya amụ nwoke, ọ ya amụ nwaanyị, n'ihi na nnaba na nneba mụ nwoke mụọ nwaanyị. ọnụ nke a na-akọwa na-amụlọ nwa. Ana m asị Chukwu okike abịa ma akwala ọmụmụ nne na-azụ nwa, biko nwaanyị ọbụla nke nọ n'ime ba na-achọ nwa, biko nyewa nwa, nyewa nwoke, nyewa nwaanyị. Gozie fa n'afọ ndị nna ndị ana. Ise ewelu m ESN wee tinye n'aka unu, wee sinekwe ESN. M na-echebe ndị ESN, m na-echere ESN n'ọtụtụ, chewe ya n'ehife, chewe ya n'abalị. Na agụ ka a ya abụba ọ bịara egbu ESN ya egbu onwe ba, na a na-alụba n'ilu ọgụ na mmeri ya bụ nkewa. Anya ndị ilo ama afọwa anwa ya ebuzo wee fụ ndị ilo bifo ndị ilo afọwa. Na anaghị wara na Biafra ya dị free from the Fulani terrorists. Biko gbaa ndị ESN ume, ogologo ndụ na alụ isi ike, ije mmiri ya bụ nkewa. Wee were IPOB worldwide wee tinye n'aka unu, wee sị biko dodo nekwa iku nchewa anyị, chewa anyị, duba anyị, gozie na anyị mana anyị bụkwa mmadụ, anyị na-aghalịpụ na-asị biko nu mmụọ udo, mmụọ ịfụnanya, mmụọ ọganiru, biko ndị mbụ na ndị egede, biko nekwe IPOB worldwide ka ntị n'aka unu, chere na anyị wee were our legal team ma blood ma local wee tinye n'aka unu, dodo biko nu chere na anyị duwe na anyị n'afọ ndị nna ndị ana. Ise. Hello Biafrans, not follow unu. Before I start, because I think it's a message to Koiki Media. I'm not here for saga or quarrel, I just want to pass a message. For some of it, from his statement, there's some mistake he made. So I just want to correct him. And before then, we will go on and play our national anthem before we start.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. We have vanquished our enemies. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In him we trust.
Yeah, all hail Biafra. IPOB one family. IPOB one family. One family IPOB. My topic today is a message to Koiki media. And with all due respect to Oduduwas, to Yoruba nation, I greet you. I greet you all. We are one. Nobody can separate Yoruba nation and Biafra anymore. We are one family, and we have one goal to achieve. Yeah, I will address my brother, Koiki media, even with the evidence out there in the media, in the public domain. But first of all, because I like to pray whoever that say anything, I had to present it to the world. Then I back it up with evidence. This is the way I do things, with evidence. First of all, I would like to play the message Koiki media sent to IPOB. It's very important.
Whatever you have against what took place yesterday, you have the right. First and foremost, I'm going to try and speak English to direct message back to the IPOB that we are Yorubas, a very proud one. Whatever you have against what took place yesterday, you have the right in your own capacity, but you don't have the right to tell us who we deal with among you, IPOB. We can deal with anybody that we feel that is the right person to deal with. If you have problem with that, you can go into any of the bridge or rivers across the world where you are and jump into that river and die. I am known as Koiki Media. And whatever we do with Simon Ekpa has been stamped yesterday, the 5th of November, and that will go ahead. Whatever is your concern on that, we don't give a toss. My name is Olawumi Koiki. Maybe some of you don't know who I am. Let me repeat this clearly, that the only person that we follow is our own leader that have spoken yesterday. And since our leader have spoken, if you are not comfortable with that, why should we care about that? Let me say it again. If you have problem with Simon Ekpa, go and die into any of the river, or you can take the rope and kill yourself today. We are fighting one single enemy. We don't have any issue with the Biafra. We only have issue with the Fulanese. Don't you understand that also among us, we have issues. We have people that probably even do not believe in what we are doing. So why should we be more concerned about you on what we do with Simon Ekpa? And I repeat again to any Yoruba that is not comfortable with what we done yesterday, go and die as well. Eloku, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá farasin taṣe lánàá, ẹ lọ jaso make kú dànù. Mad people all over the place. We have moved forward yesterday, and that is the beginning. I have spoken again this morning to Chief Sunday Igboho. For those of you tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ convince Igboho pé kó má ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú Simon Ekpa, orí yín ti gbálẹ̀ gbogbo yín pátápátá. Gbogbo ẹni mo fi sọ ní bíbá, orí gbogbo yín ti gbálẹ̀ ni mo sọ. Mo sọ fún yín pé ẹ lè wọ àárín èmi àti Chief Sunday Igboho, ẹ lè wọ láyé. Kí ni mo sọ? Ẹ lè wọ láyé. I don't have any problem with our Biafra. Can you talk about Biafra? We deal with Simon Ekpa. And let me put this on record for those of you that probably did not know. Before Nnamdi Kanu was picked up, we had 4 meetings. I don't have to go into all the details. Myself was in that meeting. It was actually Mazi Ikechukwu that called for that meeting. We did not go for him. He actually wanted to speak to us. And whatever he told us is what we are going along with. We respect all the legal representative of Mazi Ikechukwu. We don't have any problem with you guys. But if you think that by dealing with Simon Ekpa is a crime against humanity, I say it again, go and die. You better die now before it is too late. Because we are fighting only one enemy. And that enemy is not Simon Ekpa. That enemy is not even the Biafra. But if you as an individual that think that, hey, take down that picture of Mazi Ikechukwu, let me say this clearly. Nnamdi Kanu is not just for the Biafra. He was actually fighting for the whole humanity. And let me say this again. We have the right to use Mazi Ikechukwu picture at any time, any day, and I will talk about it at any time without taking any instruction from anybody. I am Olayomi Koiki. If you are not comfortable with that, like I said, I am not Mayegun General. This is Koiki Media, fighting for one singular cause, fighting for the Yoruba people, the Biafra people, the Arewa people, and all the freedom fighters around the world that would love to exit that shit old country known as Nigeria. If you are not comfortable with that, there's not much I can do.
Yeah, hello, wonderful people. I believe you guys listening to Koiki Media, his statement. Yeah, I agree with him on that we have one enemy in common, and that enemy is Fulani terrorists. Yeah, yes, I honestly agree with him. I 101% agree with him that the enemy we have is Fulani herdsmen, terrorists that are killing our mother, raping our sisters, making our parents not to go to farm. I agree with you on this. But one, listen, brother, I don't agree with you that you have the right to use the picture of our leader Mazi Ikechukwu anytime, any day, anything you want to do with it. No. Yes, you have the right to use Mazi Ikechukwu picture for your program or for any event. You have a note, put his picture. Yes, I agree with you. But when it comes to an official issue, you want to use Mazi Ikechukwu picture, you need to consult the leadership. This is the fact. Because Mazi Ikechukwu have a structure. When you come to an official issue, for you to use Mazi Ikechukwu, you need to consult the leadership, the structure he put in place. This is the truth. I'm not here to insult you, but I believe it's a mistake, and I believe that you will not repeat this mistake next time. When you come to use Mazi Ikechukwu picture officially for something that's a kind of maybe press release you guys did some days ago, it's an official issue event. You must consult the leadership. For example, I heard when Malegu General is using Sunday Igboho name to raise money. We had what happened. With all due respect, Professor Banjo Akintoye, yeah? No, he's not happy with it. He said no, that they must get authorization from him, that he's the one in charge. This is the fact. And we all know this even when Michael come online to say what happened. In fact, as a matter of fact, Biafra, let me play that from Mayegun. But I like showing evidence for anything I do.
You may not know what is going on. This is real. Igboho spoke out. Many Yorubas listened.
This is Mayegun.
And guess what? It was an opportunity for everyone who said they are championing for Yoruba nation to quickly tap into Igboho. Ilana Yoruba even tapped into Igboho, but among those who tapped into Igboho, dragged Igboho into Yoruba nation, it is only Ilana that stayed longer. That is why when a time came for us to intervene, and when we got to know about all the abracadabra, the jeun, all of this, we are raising money here, we are raising money there, Igboho here, Igboho there, and until when they depleted people, and people stopped giving them their money. I didn't know until I said, shouldn't we get involved and just stop talking? Now, when I said we will get involved, nobody when I said we will get involved. Mayegun, we need to do it. Mayegun, we need to go. Dragon, you have to do it. It was my getting involved. That was when I get to know that, I say Yoruba nation, team majority, some of you have been so consistent about this whole campaign, especially many of you in the diaspora. We now discovered that many of you are just wanting buying. I am using this word buying because it was when I started trying to say we want to get involved. Now, so they start different meetings. More see meetings. People who were supposed to be fighting for Igboho Abi. It became so much of an engross, and that was when I started knowing names. They have more than 30 different groups. And many of the members of the groups, they are mostly the same. You will see this person, you will say, our group, we have a group, the leader is in South Africa. We have this group, they are in France. We have this other group, they are in Dublin. Another group in America. Another this one. They shall module the whole thing. Listen, I wouldn't know. Maybe me, I'll be one in Gidaturo, one man Mopo, Mayegun. You know me. I'm just here. And then you told me that we cannot just keep talking. Let's get involved. Then we got involved. Getting involved, I realized that, oh boy, 1,000, they happened on top Yoruba nation. I then started asking questions like, are you guys actually for Yoruba nation or what? Doesn't sound like you guys actually like yourselves. When I talk to this one, what he's going to tell me about that one is so terrible, so horrible. When I speak to this one, what they are going to tell me about those group. And then they start saying this group. They told us that they are raising this, they want to get lawyer for Igboho. This one group. I was like, what's going on? But you know me, I came here, I played nice. I told you then, I said, our intention is not to go into competition with anybody. We just want to help. If you guys are real, if your intention is genuinely about Yoruba nation, we want to help. Okay? But we're going to start with Oloye Sunday Igboho. This whole thing, clear. no clear. This whole thing, everybody just say, you know, all morning, so they started telling me characters. I started knowing people, the real people who have turned Yoruba Nation to business. I'm going to give them till the 4th of June. It doesn't even matter anyway. At some point, I'll begin to mention their names. Okay? Including the Baba Akintoye himself, Baba Adeniran, and so many other characters behind the scene. Those who are pulling the string. Those who felt immediately, they felt so intimidated. They initially thought the fundraiser we are raising, we are going to pack the money and give the money to them. Now we take ourselves to them. We took ourselves to them. Then suddenly they said that Igboho is comfortable in prison. Simply because we said we are not happy that Igboho should remain in prison. They said, no, don't worry. We don't want anybody to, we have been doing everything. That's it, among all of them. They are fighting themselves. These are people that I don't know. You know me, I didn't know anybody initially. They are fighting themselves. Mayegun, no, don't worry. We are, yeah. But they just said that, that Mayegun don't raise money. Raise money? How? No joke, within 14 hours, the guy don't raise over 15,000 pounds. So within under 24 hours, they've raised over 15,000 pounds. So whose name is that? So whose name are they using to raise the money? Igboho, they say Igboho. What is the money for? They said they want to get lawyer for Igboho. What nonsense? Which lawyer? We are the one paying for lawyer now. We are this one paying for lawyer. Everybody's paying for lawyer. That's the genesis. So to some of you who don't know the reason why they said that Yoruba Rescue Fund, that Baba Akintoye came on Mayegun's diary political to say, we trust you with this, with that, all those sweet words, It was because of the money we raised. They were surprised. How? We have been doing everything in this so time. Nobody give us money. What is going on? Who is that Mayegun? So the first thing they did was to say, we don't know him. He's not one of us. We don't know about the money. This and that and all of that. You remember that story? People started calling me. Mayegun no vex. Mayegun no vex. Go and talk to Baba Akintoye. Baba Akintoye want to talk to you. It's because you were not explained to us. Like, me, I'm not under any goddamn person's control. For money to talk to you. I respect that they give you. Trust me, it's not pride. Yeah. No, it's not pride. You are the one we know. I have been told many times that if I don't pay respect to some people, if I continue to talk the way I was talking, that I was going to fizzle out. That was what they told me. People who told me then, years ago, that if I continue to go on the way I was going,
I think
let's
stop it here.
I was just
no, he have made the points that I want to make. You know, the point I'm pointing out. So, Mayegun was attacked because he was using Sunday Igboho's name to raise money, and Baba Akintoye was not happy, and he was attacked, and a lot of things came up. I don't want to go there, but I just want to point out that you using our leader, Mazi Ikechukwu picture, an official assignment, you must consult the leadership. Is the fact. Yes, I agree with you. None can fight for everybody. Fine, perfect. I agree with you. I agree with you that we cannot dictate to you who you want to work with. Perfect, I agree with you. But if you want to use our leader's picture for an official assignment, the leadership must be informed. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. This is your own brother, Mayegun, saying that because he used Sunday Igboho's name, a lot of people came up on him, came hard on him, came against him, including Professor Banjo Akintoye, that you don't have to use Sunday Igboho's name, that they are the one taking, they are the one being in charge. It's supposed to come through them. So now I'm asking you, why must you use our leader's picture? So that is my concern. On your official assignment or whatever you call it, or press release, without not consulting the leadership. The truth must be told. The truth must be told. You made a mistake, and if you are man enough, you should come out and tender apology. This is the fact. And again, you went on and said that Mazi Ikechukwu call you guys for meeting. You people are for, and you people did not ask for that meeting. Yes, our leader can call you guys. Remember, Mazi Ikechukwu, he's not fighting for only Biafran alone. Entire Nigeria, you wake everybody up, even Chief Sunday Igboho, with all due respect to him. Mazi Ikechukwu wake him up. So if you say that maybe you want to use it to brag, yes, yeah, Mazi Ikechukwu can call you for a meeting. You will not go for the meeting. He's the one that called you for the meeting. My brother, come on. As a matter of fact, I will remind you how the first time you come in contact with Mazi Ikechukwu. It was through Heritage TV. Our leader have been working with Yorubas underground, and you ask him a question. Let me play it. But I like when I say something, I bring it out. I'm addressing this into Koiki.
Quite a bit of, there's a lot of excitement out there, because I'm someone that follows, what is happening on the social media network. And based on what I'm seeing here, there's a lot of energy out there. Moving forward, between, these, kind of, collaboration. I'm talking about not just collaboration of, a presentation like this on the media, but also collaboration internally. I mean, I've had a lot of people, that watch what we do, from the Biafra, and the same thing, vice versa, and I mean, I know a lot of, Yoruba that probably even disagree with you. We sneak through and listen to you, maybe not on a live broadcast, but maybe after you've ended your broadcast, so that, their name doesn't pop up. Because I know a lot of people that disagree with what I am doing as well, and they can't watch it live. So they probably watch it after the broadcast have ended. But moving forward, I mean, we've had, you talk about, the leader of the Yoruba World Congress, Professor Banji Akintoye. What is the way forward, to see, this kind of, a kind of collaboration that can end, this location 9, also known as Nigeria, because Nigeria of today, like you said, is not just a fraud, it's also a crime against humanity. And I started, my own agitation, from a young boy in Akure, from Akwa Ibom, that was marched to almost killed, by the Fulani in Akure. And that said, enough is enough. It's time now that we end this before it becomes, more of it. And it's still happening, as of today, a lot of Christians have been killed and Muslims as well. What do you think will be the way forward as a kind of collaboration so that those international community will really take us serious, that we are not joking and we are not just talking on the social media?
I think that very process have actually commenced. Anybody who is a regular listener of my program will know that I have a lot of regard and respect for Professor Akintoye. I like him personally. The same regard and immense love that I have for Paya Debanjo, and the same degree of compassion, respect, and regard I have for Yoruba, one voice all across the world. And as I said, I don't have any other way of putting it, is that these people I'm seeing now, this present class that is emerging from Yoruba land to lead this very agitation, I have been waiting for them for very many decades. We have been waiting for them to come out. And now that they have come out, believe you me, you will see how things will turn around very quickly. We are working together. I'm not going to avail you of all the details of our discussions, but we meet quite regularly. Off camera, of course, to strategize on ways to build, to deepen our relationship. And as I've always said to them, maybe in time to come, our children may decide that there is a lot in common between Biafra and Oduduwas, that the two should be one country. All they need to do is to go and go to the referendum and they will manage and answer whatever name that they choose. For now, we are working together. And 1st of October is the beginning. First, it's just the beginning. And then after that, you will hear from us. And the whole world will know that that very South that Lugard amalgamated with the North. When I mean the North, I'm talking about the feudal, Fulani, Janjaweed, Berlin states of the Connaught. Even at that, I do feel sorry for the Hausa people. And maybe, who knows, one day, they too might also come on board, because what concerns me concerns all of us. We just want to be free and to lead a terror-free life. So we are working together. I cannot tell you the details, but I can tell you. Regularly, we meet regularly. With those, I can't even mention their names, because if I mention their names tonight, I'm sure the Zoom will go into a meltdown. But I'm meeting with them, and it's going very well. So far, so good.
Thank you very much for that. Temi Tokwe, it's now your turn.
Hello, Biafrans Oduduwas. I hope you guys listening. So, Koiki, this is the first time you have contact with our leader. You have an opportunity, and in this video clip, you understood that our leader have been working with Yorubas underground, off camera. He said it off camera. So for you saying our leader called you for a meeting for 4 times, we didn't call him. He's the one that called you guys. You should be happy that Mazi Ikechukwu called you. And I believe he lectured you what to do or this or this, you know. So for you, no, don't use it as a brag that he called you. You people did not went to him. But in this clip, you see, you know, he told you that he cannot mention them, their names. He have been working with them underground, off camera. So, what's your mind when you're making that statement that our leader called you for a meeting for 4 times? What's in your mind? What I'm trying to say? You should be happy that Mazi Ikechukwu even called you. He said that he have been working with Yorubas before you come on board, and there's the group that I don't even know them. Yoruba one voice. They are the one that made this program to come to reality. They are the one that invited you, self, for you to have an opportunity to Mazi Ikechukwu to even ask him question on the screen. So now today you are bragging that Mazi Ikechukwu called you people did not go to him. Brother, you should be happy. Like I said before, you have the right to work with whoever that you want to work with. But you don't have the right for some extent to use our leader's picture for an official engagement, because our leader have a structure, have a leadership, have people that take care of the movement. For you to use our leader's picture in any official event, you must inform the leadership. This is the fact. You must inform the leadership. Again, let us go to the full statement of Professor Banjo Akintoye. You know, because here in my program, I like to say things with evidence. I have to say things with evidence in my program. That is it. We go to the press release they did with Simon Ekpa. As a matter of fact, we IPOP, we are not angry that you guys or your group, because according to Maegu, he said there are more than 30 group. So we are not angry that your group are working with Simon Ekpa. No. But our concern is the picture. You don't have to attach our leader's picture with Simon Ekpa. Because you know full well that Simon Ekpa is not an IPOB member and is against our leader's structure. So why must you do that? This is the fact. So first, let's go to the statement.
In the name of God, the Almighty, my statement in English. This is a historic day, a joint statement by the Yoruba and Biafra self-determination leaders. This day, the 5th day of November 2022. In the name of God, the Almighty Creator and Ruler of all nations, we, the representatives of the Yoruba and the Biafran peoples, today happily inform the world that we have resolved to collaborate in our struggles for the self-determination and sovereignty of our two nations. Our two separate struggles are aimed at achieving two separate nation states, one for the Yoruba people and the other for Biafra. Moreover, as the records abundantly and clearly show, the paths of our two struggles have been different. Inevitably, our two struggles will continue to operate along different but parallel lines. Yet, with humility before God, we recognize and acknowledge that Yet, with humility before God, we recognize and acknowledge that our two struggles have the same purpose, which is the liberation of our two peoples and their separate nations from enslavement in Nigeria, to liberate them from Nigeria's poverty-generating directions, and to liberate them from endless suffering, oppression, and marginalization. We will henceforth, we the two nations seeking self-determination, will henceforth work together as two brotherly nations seeking freedom, progress, and prosperity. We are confident that by doing this, we shall make each of our struggles stronger, and we shall facilitate faster attainment of our goals. That is the major statement of today. But there are two issues that we must now touch upon before we end this statement. The first is that we, the leaders of the Biafran and Yoruba self-determination struggles, hereby jointly and firmly demand the release of our brother Nnamdi Kanu from Nigeria's custody. Nigeria's courts have ordered the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the unlawful captivity and detention by the Nigerian authorities. The courts have also ordered that they should return him to the place where they picked him up from. The court also ordered that he should be paid 500 million naira for for his ordeals, for his unlawful ordeals. We therefore demand that Nigeria should now obey its own courts in this matter. The second point is about the...
Yeah, with all due respect, Pa Debanjo, no, yeah, Pa Akintoye, yeah, Pa Akintoye, no, our leader respect you so much, no, it will be stupid of me to come here to insult you, because I know there is some mistake we made there. It will be very high stupidity of me to come to insult you. No, I can't do that. No. But first, we all know that even with the love our leader shows you, talk about you, the way you've been consistent for what you are doing, we see how you pay our leader back. Some months ago, we saw in Punch newspaper that Yoruba Nation are not working with IPOP. But there's one thing in life. You see IPOP. IPOP is Abaduchangene, Ikulungene Nwo. IPOP is Odeba Chukwu Kabiam. It doesn't matter. It can come against IPOB today. Tomorrow you be our friend. It can be our enemy, but God will use you to solve our problem. This is IPOP. The movement is spiritual. The movement is spiritual, not only physical. I could remember some years back when Locha Sokoto was going off Imo State. There is about, I think, four or three Fulani cattle rearer, something like that, no, was killed in Imo State and buried somewhere, and they found it out. It was planned by DSS to blackmail IPOP then. All the whole Nigerian newspaper was saying is IPOP that killed them, IPOP this. No, they want to blackmail our leader. What happened? Chukwu Kikabiama used Locha Okolocha, the governor of the state, and say, this is not IPOP. IPOP didn't kill those people. You see, this IPOP, this is how we move. It's God's own movement. It's Chukwu Kikabiama movement. And mind you, look at Locha Okolocha then is our enemy. But DSS, federal government, orchestrated this plan to blackmail IPOP. But the sitting governor then said, no, this is not IPOP. So to you, Akintoye, we see some of your statements. Even when you granted interview in BBC, say Yoruba Nation are not working with IPOB. Also, when you say our leader is making noise, okay, no problem. But today, you are the one that calling for his release. This is IPOB for you. It's God's own movement. Well, let me play that where you say we are just making noise. Maznan Khan is not just making noise. Let me play it, sir. With all due respect.
Like it is Sunday Igboho, and people have likened him to the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Are there comparisons between these two individuals?
No. He's not like Nnamdi Kanu. He's a member of a movement that is leading itself towards self-determination in its own way, in its own calm, steady, respectful, law-abiding manner. And no, he's not. He's not, for instance, making a noise, calling on Yoruba boys to go and...
So, Professor, these are your statements. against our leader, making noise. But before I go on your issue, Simon Ekpa and Azok, as he put it, are not Biafra leaders. Call them autopilot group leader. Okay. Don't say Biafra leader. Simon Ekpa and Azok. Don't say that. You're supposed to know this. But just because I can say maybe you are not happy with our leader, I will say it the way it is. Because if that press conference was Yoruba Nation and autopilot group Biafra, nobody will come, nobody will attack you, nobody will insult you. As a matter of fact, this video I'm doing, I won't do it. We must know how to position things the way it is. How can Simon Ekpa and Azuka be a Biafran leader? How? How? Professor, I'm asking you. As a matter of fact, it's not good. And it's the last thing that we IPOB expected from you. How can Simon Ekpa, Azuka be Biafran leader? How? You could have called them or attach your whatever place you did with them. Autopilot Simon Ekpa Biafra. Whatever name you choose to give, okay. But as a matter of fact, at the end of the day, you see call for our leaders release. Kudos for you. Thank you. But it's the same you that say that Yoruba Nation are not working with IPOB. The same you that say that our leader is making noise. And it's the same noise that our leader is making that wake up Sunday Igboho, wake up Yoruba Nation. We all know how you started with Linas. As a matter of fact, Sunday Igboho raised up from somewhere. Nobody knows Sunday Igboho before. He raised up, and people love what he's doing, and we love what he's doing. But you hijack him. You hijack Sunday Igboho. That is why when Koiki say our leader has spoken, he did not even mention the name, the leader. If it is you or Sunday Igboho, but he says Sunday Igboho a spokesperson. But me, I will tell you my leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is my leader. My leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But Koiki cannot even mention his leader's name. He said my leader have spoken because it was in the middle. Maybe you either to mention your name or to mention Sunday Igboho. And without Sunday Igboho, nobody, no Yoruba Nation will not wake up the way they are waking up now. Without the Sunday Igboho, the Yoruba Nation will not wake up the way they are waking up now. Because you have been working with Ninas. You have been working with Ninas. You have been working with Ninas. Middle Niger Delta low state this freedom fighters is not after all those things. Our leader is total into freedom fighter. He's a freedom fighter. And I believe in the same way Sunday Igboho came up, but you hijack him from Linas. You invited him from Linas meeting. From there, he break out from Linas, and I was even surprised the way Tony Nnadi was shouting. Are you still working with Tony Nnadi? Do you just work out from Ninas and also go back and still working with them on the ground? Because the way Tony Nnadi plants on social media is, let me play it. No, are you working Are you a double agent? Because I believe that Sunday Igboho have nothing to do with Tony Nadi. But look at Tony Nadi today, screaming. Let me bring it up.
Out in Ibadan, what you see going on in Eastern, the world as our chairman. He is who we presented to the world as our chairman.
Okay.
He is now going to have joint press conference with these criminals that have turned Eastern Nigeria into blood festival. Simon Ekpa, Akitoye is holding joint press conference with people who are destroying what we are doing to try to save our people. From what he's doing, there may be people inside Nigeria who will listen and think that something is going on and then march out in Ibadan Akure. What you see going on in Eastern Nigeria will happen here. And it will be entirely the fault of those who call them out from overseas.
Yeah, hello Biafrans. So with this comment from Tony Nadi, is Pa Akintoye still working with Tony Nadi? Is he double agent working? No, working no, and not being part of Ninas anymore. At the same time, working with Tony Nadi underground, and even I don't think Sunday Igboho knows about this, because I know that Sunday Igboho don't work with Tony Nadi. He didn't believe in his agenda. So, but see today, Tony Nadi was so angry. So at the same time, the professor is still working with Sunday Igboho, at the same time working with Tony Nadi. But that is not my business. So, Professor, what you did was wrong, but I appreciate you calling for our leaders' release. Thank you for that. You can see I'm very calm talking. I'm very calm. This is just a message. I'm very calm. It's a message to our Yoruba brothers, mostly to Koiki. I'm very calm talking. Professor, what you just did, we love you, because the moment our leader love you, we love you. And we will not insult you, because our leader will not finding good that we insulted you. But what he did was wrong. Saying Biafra leader. No. Call it by its delay name, Autopilot. If you don't know, let me tell you, their name is Autopilot. Autopilot Simon Ekpa Group. Biafra. Thank you, bro. You say Biafra. You can't take it out from it. Simon Ekpa Autopilot Group Biafra. Fine and good. Nobody will be angry with you. Huh? Please, Simon Ekpa is not a Biafran leader. And Madam Azuka is not a Biafran leader too. Please. As a matter of fact, I want to bring this thing up. So I want to bring this up so Koiki should also learn from it. It's what you said, what Awolowo told you. We Biafrans, we believe that 2 hands is better than 1. But we can do it alone. But 2 hands is better than 1. We need our brother, our brethren, Oduduwa. And Oduduwa also need us. As a matter of fact, I want to present to you guys this video clip. I don't have much time to spend on this.
If Awolowo invited me to Kenya, we spent it definitively decided that the road forward for either the Yoruba or the Igbo is that the two of them must learn to work together. But nothing had come out of those discussions. In 1984, May, after I was released from detention by the military ruler Buhari, Chief Awolowo invited me to Kenya, and we spent a whole day together at his house. And I want you to listen to this. Let everybody listen to this, because it's a story that I need to be telling, to be standing on rooftops in Igbo land and in Yoruba land and be shouting. we spend the whole day, Chief Awolowo, you know, usually when we meet, it's about Nigeria, and we spend the whole day talking about the prospects, the difficulties, the plan, and so on and so forth for Nigeria. And then it was time for us to go to dinner about 4:35. And as we stood and went towards the dining table, Chief Awolowo stopped me and held my hand and said, Banji, there is something more I should not forget to tell you. So I stopped and looked at him, and he said, Banji, we Yoruba must find a way to work with Igbo. I said, you and Igbo will work together. It's not a question of must now. You and Igbo, he was now talking as if he was prophesying. He had started by saying you and Igbo must work together. But then he upgraded his talk to something like a prophecy. You and Igbo will work together. It is the only way you can be free in the world. It is the only way we can be free in the world. It is the only way we can really achieve what we deserve in the world. You and Igbo will work together. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm quoting him as much as I can remember. I am not saying it is going to be easy, but I am saying it will be done.
Yeah, hello, wonderful people. Now, this from Professor Akintoye speaking, you know, what Awolowo told him. So, sir, with all due respect, sir, we want you to come out openly and work with Mazi Ikechukwu. There's no any other person. The only person that he will work with, if we are genuine, is Mazi Ikechukwu. No other person. We appreciate your statement, your calling for his release, and when he's out, work with him. There's no other person. He is the savior of our time. He is our Messiah. He is the only man we have that speak and people will listen. Mazi Ikechukwu. I don't want to spend more time. I just 1 hour program I want to make to tell Koiki that he don't have that power, that authority to use our leader's picture. As he said, that he can use it anytime he wants. No. In a special event, you must consult the leadership, the movement, the organization he established. I believe with this my little analysis, you will come back to your senses, and it is better you come and tender apology. You can work with whoever you want to work with. It's none of our business. But don't drag our leaders' pictures to it. This is just the message. Thank you, Biafrans, and thank you, Oduduwas. This is just a simple message I want to pass to Koiki Media. And you should know that even this alliance have been there before him. Our leaders have established the alliance between Biafran and Oduduwa. So please, Koiki, you are free to work with whoever you want to work with, but you must respect our movement. You must respect our movement. You must respect the leadership. You must respect our leader. You are free to use our leader's picture on normal broadcast, okay. But on a very, very special event, you must, it's a must reach the leadership. I believe this message will get to you, and you will sit down and know that you've done a very terrible mistake. I'm not here to fight or to saga with Simon Ekpa. No, he knows me. So when I want to come for him, I will come for him. He knows me. We have been this long before him, but that doesn't count. You know, the most important is, since you don't want to respect the structure, okay, do your own thing. Answer your name. Nobody, if we hear any of us call your name, that means we are not normal. Do your own thing. Answer Dragon, whatever name you want to answer. Autopilot. Stand. No. Claim responsibility. Don't use our leader's name to do anything you want to do. No. Let me tell you something, Simon, before I close. You always say that I attack you. I go into one place to another to attack you. Yes, that is it. But you never said when I defended you. The first time you are being attacked, we are the one that defend you. The first time you are being attacked that you're not a member of IPOP, you are not taking oaths, from that lady. We defended you. The first time Mazi Solomon from Australia said that he's going to bring 2,000 euros to pay up all your monthly this thing. We supported. We say yes. We bring the money, we pay, you join, nothing. But there's one thing I know. The very day you play a voice of some of member of IPOB in your media, IPOB members, the very first day, I think they are up to 6 people we play. The first time we pray, remember there is one person that said contrary out of all what every other person said. But he did not say bad against you, but he said something. And that thing that person said is what happened tonight. Is what causing your problem up to today. Go back to that clip. That very first video you play in your platform. Go and check. There's one guy that says something. That thing that guy said is what is your problem up to today. Hello, Biafrans. Thank you so much for listening. I believe this message will get to Koiki, and he should not repeat this mistake next time. He have right to work whoever you want to work with, but he don't have the right to attach our leader's picture on a very special event. Thank you all, and God bless. Yeah. I have to leave you. Yeah.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.